Prologue.
Ah yes, there's nothing sweeter than getting a big wad of cash for smothering someone's testicles with your smooth pedals. And with that customer out of the way, I'll check the Studio 92's private messages and find out what he's got planned for us in his next video. Let's see. Wait. What? Oh no! This is the most unswell news ever! No!
Later at East Blue headquarters in the Karibahari Island in the Grand Line.
Wait, are you serious? Mr. Big Blackfoot Fetishist got kicked off YouTube?
Yes, I'm afraid it's true, dude. I found it out while I was going through the Studio 92's private messages. This is like totally unswell, man.
No kidding. Looks like me and the rest of the Airlong Pirates won't be revealing our swell nigger heritage anytime soon.
Yeah, I know he hasn't made any new videos in the last couple years, but he was still one of the Studio 92's favorite YouTubers. The one who inspired him to create the Ketchum Clan and spread the pedophilia craze across the Speakonia community.
Yeah, according to Trent Jordan's message, his account was suspended for violating YouTube's community guidelines.
Oh man, that is some major bullshit right there, dog.
You know, I wasn't gonna bring this up because it's kind of an old topic, but sometime back in January, Straw Hat Pirate 1991 is back. Another one of Geek Studio 92's favorite YouTubers has also shut down his channel. No, that is not swell.
Well, Wild Wolf, that is some sad news, but it's a little different than what we're talking about.
Yeah, Straw Hat Pirate 1991 is back, left YouTube of his own volition because he couldn't deal with the criticism on some of his videos. Basically, he was taking the coward's way out by closing his channel.
Yeah, Geek Studio 92 has to deal with criticism on his channel all the time. But that doesn't mean he's gonna just up and leave YouTube. Still, it is sad he's gone as well.
Yeah, and if that doesn't add enough insult to injury, Geek Studio 92 was also hit with another copyright strike earlier this year. That makes me so pissed off that I could just—
Hey Hachi, chill. It's nothing to get all bent out of shape about, dig? What's done is done, man. Getting upset isn't gonna bring these YouTubers back. Know what I'm saying?
The oddly dressed backwards walking human has a point. No use losing our tempers over fallen channels and copyright bullshit. Know what I mean?
Man, guess you guys are right.
Yeah, let's put all this ugliness behind us and look to the future. What do you say?
Fucking oath, mates. This bad news about Mr. Big Black shouldn't discourage us from making our group's member update video. Am I right?
Whoa, a member update. Is that what we're doing? That sounds swell. Let's do that right now.
Well, I think we've gotten off on a good start. Okay, cue the introduction title.
The show must flashily go on. The East Blue Equinox shows off its newest members. I'm gonna be king of the panel pirates.
This video was brought to you by NamiHeads.eb. That's right, YouTubers, I've become so popular with One Piece fans that I've started my own personal porn site. Check it out and see videos and pictures of me in my present day look, and in my classic pre-time skip form for you nostalgia buffs out there. Now on with the show.
Hello YouTube viewers, and welcome to the East Blue Equinox member update spectacular. Yeah, it's been a while since we introduced some new members to the team, and since Beefsta92 had another video taken down from his channel, he thinks another update was long overdue. So anyways, I say we get these introductions underway already, and I guess we can start with yours truly, Hayley Smith from American Dad. Now, as you may have guessed from the members of my now broken home of a family, I am a podophiliac, with a smooth pair of bare feet that just beg for some exploitation. In fact, just last week I was paid to have a swell cosplay orgy in Harajuku with some of the junior members of the Ketchum clan. Why, my feet are so hot that I had them painted by a renowned podophilic artist to be featured in the latest edition of Foot Fappers magazine. In addition to exploiting my own sweet pedalage, I'm also in the pimping racket. In fact, my husband Jeff Fisher, who was featured at the beginning of this video, happens to be my top running heel gigolo. Yes, I sell out my own husband for sexual service, as his feet are just as sexy and smooth looking as my own. Wink. Specifically enough, his best customer happens to be my own mother, who is also in the Ketchum clan. Anyways, aside from selling out our bodies, me and Jeff are also in charge of running Captain Buggy's drug cartel. Yes, you heard me right. In order to keep up with our allies in the Sotomato-ku Sentai, we also have been supplying some of the good stuff to our best customers. And in the case of Jeff, don't let his laid-back hippie persona fool you. What do I mean by that, you ask? Well, you remember how his brain was placed in an alien body during the latter seasons of American Dad. Well, let's just say you'll wanna stay on Jeff's good side, less you wanna see what he's like, whether he's going on some psychedelic drug trip or is on a withdrawal tantrum. Getting back on track about our drug business, let's pass the mic over to our next new member in charge of selling some of the goods.
Yes folks, come one come all, it is I the one and only Flashily here to announce my status as East Blue's head representative in their country. In fact, I'll let you all know that despite what you heard about my shifty business, being somewhat of a swindler, I am actually their country's leading source of revenue. That's right, I specialize in selling the finest in East Blue products, pornos, sex toys, lubricants, aphrodisiacs, including my latest biggest seller, Flashily East Blue brand Wild Honey. Yes, I actually managed to strike a deal with Queen Nectar to sell her long-sought-after honey, so long as I provide enough more Team Potophiliac aphrodisiac, so that her and her loyal drones can go at it and produce enough wild bee foot, sweat, and toe jam to make said honey. So yeah, as you can see, my delectable sweet treats have made me very popular amongst all the residents of their country, including my best and personal favorite customer, Papa Q Bear. Why, the long line for customers even gives the local Central Inc a run for its money, no pun intended, and although I am on the dole myself, that is strictly on a need-to-know basis, so long as I keep our beloved Mayor Honeypot, another one of my regulars, knee-deep in fleshy porn, everything's completely off the record. Now, like Hayley said earlier, I do use my salesman prowess to sell some narcotics for the East Blue's drug cartel. I'm also doing some spy work to gather information on some of East Blue's enemies. For example, I'd like to clear things up on those so-called accusations about my dealings with that bottom-dwelling faggot Archweasel McReed. Well, to be honest, I've been gathering information about the recently re-established Left Olympics, since Archweasel and his group are affiliated with a Hanna-Barbera bunch. But I better not give too much more away. So remember folks, if you're ever in their country, be sure to stop on by and pick up some nifty East Blue products. Why, I'll even give you some tickets to my next big seminar on the House of Haha. Oh sweet honey, I just used the dirty word in the salesman vocabulary. On the house. Anyways, here's the next member.
Yo, the name's Lefty, leader of the second most notorious alley cat gang in Westminster. Me and my two homo henge cats Raoul and Knuckles run East Blue Alley. Now the Westminster Junkyard isn't the only place for feline faggots to have gay sex.
Got that right, boss man. I especially like how our new job allows us to provide unrestricted compoundings to alley cats who like their wet sex rough. I'm getting paid for it.
Hell yeah, it's an absolutely sweet deal, alright. But don't be going and thinking that it's all fun and games, cause me and da boys are also helping da big boss in their war against da repulsive republic.
You said it, Knuckles. Those pussy dykes make me sick to my poopy and piss-filled stomach.
Yeah, and it just so happens that no good slug terrible Tammy and some other band or a pussies in the repulsive republic are starting a turf war by trying to build a lesbian brothel in that next alley over.
Huh. You fellas don't have to worry about those cabbage kiddies trying to steal or invade your territory for much longer. Cause I, Mad Cat, already have a secret partner of mine spying on those particular feline members. Yes.
Damn this very swell news there, Mad Cat. But still, those no good females better keep their pussies out of Westminster if they know what's good for them, cause man and better boys won't be holding back our alley cat range, and they'll be finding that out the hard way.
Well fellas, if you're done with your little turf war speech, why don't you get over here and stimulate my bum? I've got a Cleveland steamer and a big lot of cash with your names on it, wink.
Oh, no problem, Heathcliff, my BFF. We'll hook you right up for sure. Well, since me and the boys are gonna be taking turns giving Heathcliff's cat fun a workout, we'll let our next member take it from here.
Konnichiwa. My name is Kurama, from the Shonen Jump anime series Yu Yu Hakusho. Now don't be fooled by my voice, I'm actually male, but my original voice actor was a woman, and you know how well accuracy has played in Speakonia voices these days, hahaha. But enough breaking the fourth wall, let's get down to business. In addition to working under the Demon King Yomi, I, as well as the rest of my personal team double as jumpers at the Gondera City East Blue Brothel. Yes.
And for those of you who doubt us fitting in with circus-themed pirate pimps, don't forget I dressed as a clown during the Dark Tournament saga when I went up against Genkai.
Oh bloody hell Suzuki, that was like a one-time thing from 2 sagas ago. Don't you think that statement's a little irrelevant?
Well, you know Suzuki, he always did need an audience to show off to. Just another day in the life
why don't you two back the fuck off? You're always singling me the hell out and it's getting on my nerves.
Please stop your bickering already. This is Kurama's introduction and you guys are ruining it. Sheesh.
Hey, whatever.
Well, thanks Rinku for calming those three down.
Hiya, no problem boss man.
Now, like I was saying, our brothel business has already gained wide recognition in Demon World, so much so that our top-running soul sirens have already made an exclusive article in Footfappers magazine. And as we speak we're in the process of prepping the young Prince Shura to be our next top-running gigolo. Even Yomi himself has great confidence in his eager offspring, as his smooth pancakes are as tantalizing as the day he started incubating. Wink. On a side note, I'm also the official spokesperson for my own personal hair treatment oil, as one of our group's many trademarked East Blue products. And again, for those of you backa enough to take my feminine looks as a way to take advantage of my good side, well let me put it this way. If my deadly pimp rose whip isn't enough to teach you the error of your ways, then you'd best prepare to abandon all hope when I tap into my full demon power to become Yoko Kurama. Well that's about it for now. Here are our next set of members who are sure to give the term bringing out the big guns a whole new meaning. Take it away boys.
Greetings fellow reptiles and mankind alike. My name is Dr.
And hello, my name is Daisy Cutter.
And hello, my name is Bo Diddley Squat, ready to rock and roll man. Fa fa fa.
Yes, well, anyways, me and the boys are part of East Blue's rebel forces in Jurassic City, which is located on the small continent near photophobia known as Toadam Island. Together we're known as the terrible thunderlizards.
Yeah, basically me, Doc and Squat are amongst a handful of members who show up whenever Big, and I do mean Big Trouble rears its ugly head. And if our size doesn't intimidate you, then I'm sure our pimp bee grenades that we're always packing will have.
Yep, and as for those cavemen Bill and Scooter, us whom we spend most on our cartoon show chasing after, well our true objective is to catch them so we can put those sexy little flesh bags between my sexy smooth looking dinosaur feet and give them the wildest soul scrub known to thunder lizard kind, and it would sound like whoops, sorry got carried away there man. Speaking of apologies, Beef Stew 92 apologizes for the shitty ass logos in the top right corner of the screen. Neither Eat the Cat or the Terrible Thunder Lizards have gotten an official DVD release, and the best he can work with is a bunch of TV recorded episodes from some YouTuber's channel. But anyways, our true goal is to capture the two humans so we can use them as test subjects for the Jurassic City medical mechanic whoops again I mean the Jurassic City Studies and Research Facility man.
Everybody got that?
Yes well, I think that's about enough exposition dumping for now. We need to plan out our next attack against those skinless broods in the X-Zone.
Hell yeah, those damn Stegosaurs ain't gonna know what hit them.
Here, see you sexy viewers later, and remember man.
Sup bitches. My name is Ray. From the martial arts school of Nanto Sui Shoken. Just consider me East Blue's answer to Sharpener from Dragon Ball Z, and not just for the feminine look, wink. Anyways, I would like to take this time in the video to pay my respects to Danny Dingo, who has sadly lost his life at the hands of Kumahoro for the second time. Funny thing is that I always wanted to test out which was stronger, his notoriously deadly pimp hand or my special technique the Nanto Sui Shoken. But considering these recent events I guess that will forever be left to the imagination. But don't think I'll be taking this lying down. I'll be avenging Danny Sama for sure. Well I think I've said my piece. You're up next kid.
Sup bitches. My name is Gretchen, the Queen of Kung Fu. Yes friend, you're looking at the newest representative to East Blue's mad arcade mechanics. In fact it was no other than Duncan from the Total Drama series who personally put me under his wing to learn the ropes of the pimping business. Yes, Duncan chose me for my kick-ass Kung Fu skills, and of course my smooth-looking bare feet. Both of which he says will be a great asset to the team. And I must admit, for a nerd, Randy also has quite a smooth-looking pair. And yes, I am a muff-lunching dyke, and for you devoted noobs who think I actually had something with that movie kid, well get over it you hosers. In fact I'll let you know that in addition to being an East Blue bruiser I also have dual membership in the Canadian branch of the Gutty Lunch. Yes! So to all you lovely ladies on shore leave out there, come down to the nearest East Blue brothel and I'll be sure to swab your decks and batten down your hatches. My vagina and feet are waiting just for you. Wink. Well I think that's enough about yours truly. Say hello to this other lovely mademoiselle.
Bonjour mon ami, my name is Desiree Deallure. Now you may remember moi as a one-time villain from an episode of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and you would be, how you say, bang that fur-lusting penis and vagina on right. Well mon cheries, sometime after the events of said episode, when I was shipped to Canada, I was confronted by a Monsieur Wild Wolf, who made me, how you say, an offer I could not refuse. Since then I have been East Blue's official French-Canadian representative in Nova Scotia. Now as you may have guessed, being a true blue Frenchie I am indeed a podophiliac, with some, how you say, sexy smooth-looking bare feet, In fact just last week I was visited by some Canadian badass by the name of Sandra LeBlanc, who had paid me to crawl up her snatch and give her some Trey-Bon stimulation. And let moi tell you mon ami, the first thing I did when I crammed myself inside her hotbox was take my furry love escargots and scrape the walls of her vaginal cave, until she gushed me out like a streaming geyser. It's just as Trey-Bon as it sounds.
Damn right it is. Your description alone gave me a shit ton of goosebumps, no pun intended. Moreover, Desi also does some spy work for us. In fact, not too long ago we had her seduce Ginger the Rat in order to infiltrate our hated enemies in the Repulsa Republic. Yes!
Hello, I am the mystery partner that Mad Cat mentioned earlier in the video. I blurred out my face and temporarily changed my voice to add my 2 cents, and that is I've been helping Mr. Law gather information during the time she was spying on the Repulsa Republic. Okay, I'll take you back to the video.
Ah yes, that ginger woman, she may be a dirty dyke, but something about her accent is how you say, quite the turn on. It reminds moi of my old pedal pal Monzi. I should really be making amends with him and the other rescue rangers next time I am seeing them,
Well, if you're done to see, why don't we introduce another diva from the Disney afternoon, who's helping us in the rebellion. Take it away!
Hello YouTubers, my name is Damona, and yes I have indeed joined the East Blue Equinox to be part of the photophobia resistance movement, and of course to provide sexual service to all my human fans. And I know what you're thinking, aren't I supposed to hate all humanity? Well, despite what you heard from our Disney afternoon show, I actually find humans very desirable. In fact, I'll have you know that I am a raging fleshy. Yes, I can't go even one day without hunting down a sexy human, so I can have my swell fotastic way with them. And yes, I am also a podophiliac, with some sexy smooth gargoyle feet that beg to be pampered and worshipped by all mankind. So if that last panel hasn't made you just all over your computer screens already, why don't you stop on by and I'll make that pain in your pants go away, wink. But enough teasing you horny bastards, let's talk about my credentials as a raging badass. I happen to reside on top of the East Blue TV station in Photophobia, which is where I keep a watchful eye on any prude who comes our way. Trust me, no one dares try and shut us down whenever I'm around, as I am quite the force to be reckoned with, especially during my time of the month. And yes, I have a PMS mode, courtesy of another certain member of our rebel forces, wink. Plus my pimp proton cannon also gets the job done during a tight spot, Now recently I've been tasked in guarding the Tome of Forbidden Swellness sometime after the Charterville incident. Currently it is hidden in the one place no one would think to look for it, and that is at my company Nightstone Unlimited, where yours truly poses as the human CEO Dominique Destin, and I'm even luring its pursuers off the trail by making it seem like Dominique is searching for the tome herself. Luckily Bianca Beakley put an encryption code on this video so no groups looking for the tome can watch this. Well, I don't know about you but I'm feeling horny. I'll let our last new member wrap things up while I go look for some human who is in the mood for some loafer love. Later.
Greetings mere mortals, my name is Hikapu. You may recognize me from the Disney XD series Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Funny thing is, even though I was added in this video as a suggestion, I always was Beef Stew 92's favorite character in the show and had every intention of adding me to a Speakonia group. Oops, looks like I just barbecued the fourth wall, But seriously, being part of the East Blue Equinox is a super sweet deal, as the pimps and hoes of said group are a lot more fun to work with than those conservative jackasses in the Magic High Commission. Plus it gives me a chance to really put my scissoring skills to the test. And by scissoring skills I mean of course my enchanted pair of scissors that can cut through time and space, not lesbian sex. Hey, don't get the wrong idea, I do find women attractive, but I'm a bisexual. And although me and my former partner Marco had a bit of a falling out recently, there is just no way I can resist that sexy adult voice of his. Sigh. Still, I think I'll let him squirm a little while longer longer before officially patching things up with him. Now let's talk about some new business, shall we? Recently we've been keeping our eyes on an unswell group called the Dark Mares, who have been stirring up trouble for our best customers in the Ketchum clan. In fact, rumor has it that their second in command even tried to start a war between their group and an army known as Repliforce. Supposedly this group has a total hate on the Ketchum clan because they think the group ruined Speakonia and is poison to the rest of the community. Oh boo-hoo, just because their videos have more variety than what you butthurt old schoolers are used to. Just stop bitching and learn to appreciate effort. Besides, those dark mare fuckers are already on bad terms with us since they have that imposter King Koopa in their group, who has been tricking our potential clientele into thinking that the East Blue Equinox is nothing but bad news. That shit definitely earned those troll cunts a spot on the do not serve list for sure. So if you're watching this dark mares, I'm only gonna tell you this once, don't mess with the East Blue Equinox, or you'll be wishing you were never born. Hell has nothing on the likes of us, ha ha ha. Oh my, would you look at the time. Well folks, I'd love to stay and chat some more, but I've got me a swell appointment to attend to. I've recently been getting acquainted with this regular customer who comes in and woos me with an even sexier adult voice than Marco's. God, I hope he sticks his pancakes down my tight volcano hole again. Yes, that would be bang that hot box swell. Later all you loyal sick fucks in YouTube land, and thanks for watching. Peace out.
The end!
No, Mr. Hawk, Wallaby Jack does not suspect that we spiked the bin Kapura stone for your personal scheme. You needn't fear of being implicated.
Good on you, love. You did a long swell job on your part. You and me should get together later to celebrate this joyous occasion. Wink. Now that I have the dingy war stone in my grasp, the swell plan can begin. Japan will soon have itself a bold new leader. My own flesh and blood. Speaking of which, get out here, Sonny, and let the people see your handsome face.
Oh yes, make Japan and Australia great again. Ha ha ha. What a twist.
Ha ha, that's my boy.
Oh no,